Well, hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I want to welcome the one and the all of you, my kings, my queens, and my in-betweens. You are all welcome here. Everybody is welcome here. I won't judge you if you won't judge me. All right? Well, thank you so much for being here. And if you're new, I'm going to show you the card for the month. We have pulled one card for the entire month, and that is Vandanite is the stone, and it's the stone of power. All right, so we're talking about how this whole month is quite empowering for you. You are going to be in situations where you either need to express your power, and you can decide if you're going to be the silent type that, walks quietly but carries a big stick, or you can be the big stick person who runs around with the big stick. Everybody gets to choose, and every situation is its own individual self, so you'll have to decide based on what's happening. All right, so last week was extremely emotional. I'm really sorry I had that intense week. For those of you who didn't have that intense a week, well, bless you anyway, and thank you for coming back. All right, I have the 3 cards in front of us from the overview video. I can't wait to show them to you and get going here. Let's see. All right, so these are those 3 cards from the overview video. They're over in a playlist, so if you haven't seen the overview video, by all means go on back and check it out. Let's get these. This is a section of the Alleyman's Tarot that I have pre-programmed for you, that I'm going to lay these cards out for you. We will see what comes up for you this week. Alrighty then. So we are in a lovely position right here. We're talking about some victory and success. Hello. And that's nice. This has got a lot of Fool vibe to it, but it isn't a Fool card. It does represent the idea that you are indeed going to be moving forward in some area of your life in a very pleasant and positive way. You've done some work to get here. We already know that from the first week there was a lot of stuff going on there, Scorpio, and here you are able to move forward in a very active way, and you're going to be, I feel like you're going to be announcing yourself in some way. So there's going to be some coming out of the shadows, the clouds, whatever you're doing. You're going to be bursting on the scene, shall we say. The 10 of Swords here reminds you that you are the one who's completely in charge. You're really feeling your own empoweredness. I feel like this is part of what's happening because you've been collaborating in some way with other people most of the time, and now this is the first time you're coming out all by yourself, and so you are 100% in charge, feeling every little bit of your oats. You're understanding the pros and the cons of how to use your power in this situation. You're remembering that, oh, as I walk in and I greet my new team, I'm going to bring a box of donuts, or I'm going to bring snacks so that my team is ready to do whatever's needed. It's not just greasing the wheels, it's creating good morale, you know what I'm saying? And nurturing awesome morale by being a really good boss. And you've been in their shoes, so you know what it's like to have a good boss. So you are absolutely going to be an awesome boss. Standing in your power, doing that awesome bossness. Yay! There will be some new information coming your way that you might need to educate yourself about a little bit of something. Not everything has been seamless and perfect, as with the beginning of most things. There's going to be a little speed bump here or speed bump there, but you'll have to do like a tiny little learning project. Something more to add to your collection, maybe a new method of payment to receive, right? And so you'll have to get online, maybe YouTube something and figure it out. It's not a problem. It's a small little bump in the road, not to be worried. This card here is talking about an area where you're blocked. Okay, so your creativity might be feeling creative writer's block, a little bit of, okay, you've got everything lined up. You have plenty on your plate. So I would say definitely stick to things that are tried and true, already written, already done. You don't have to create, you don't have to like pull anything new out of your butt. This is going to be important for you to just give yourself a break in that department. All right, it's blocked anyway. So Stick with the plan, and you'll be all right, okay? And this here is the Four of Swords. He's intense, right? So check him out. Actually, that's not a Four of Swords. I think this is an Emperor. All right. So let's be clear. He's very intense. He is like, but he's taking in light, right? And he's sitting with two swords here, and he's very much so at ease, right? He's at ease with his power. He's at ease being empowered. He's not mad. He's not upset. He's not jumping out of his chair. He's cool. He's calm. He's collected. He's okay. Standing in your power this way. Interesting. We have the power card, and this guy is very much so an empowered fellow. I think he's an emperor. And I want you to know that as the emperor, being blocked, right? So there might be some part of this where you may come across to other people as a little disorganized, okay? Don't take it wrong. Don't be upset. Just know that you might look a little disorganized, and you might be a little disorganized. It can be remedied, of course, by, like last week when all that stuff was happening, just creating like a plan of attack, or I want to say a menu of events that need to happen in a certain order, la la la, and then you put somebody else in charge of it, and it'll all get taken care of. But if you didn't do that last week, you're going to look a little disorganized. Not that anyone's going to hold that against you. It's just going to be something that you're just not going to look very clean, clear, and professional in that particular moment. It doesn't make you a bad person by any means, and the people who love you anyway. So it's going to be awesome. Perfect. You will be okay. Don't worry. There will not be any weird-ass mystical shit happening. So if anything goes wrong, it's pretty simple. I mean, like, a camera gets knocked over, it's tactile. The things that go wrong will be tactile. A beverage spilled on your blanket. You know, silly stuff. I'm going to say nothing too much, nothing at all. All the cool mystical things are being put off till somewhere else, because this is weird-ass mystical shit, and it's blocked. Sorry. So let's move on to some good news. And it's your solution for the week, and that is positive movement forward. So no matter what goes on, small little bumps in the road, whatever, you're going to be able to move forward with ease, and it won't be a big deal. All right, so you are moving forward, everything is starting, and I like that you have 3 8s. Can you believe it? Look, there's an 8 there, this is an 8 here, and this is an 8 here. Awesome. 3 8s, all abundance, all positive movement for. I love that. Very good. So this squirrel here, I'm just going to say he's a little bit weird. The 8 is an infinity, and it talks about how this could very easily be something that is very beneficial. And yes, he's the hunter, the gatherer. He's the abundance guy. He is all about abundance. He likes to collect and create safe places for things, and everything is awesome, except for the one little part where everything is on fire. So we have the trees are on fire, and this banner he's carrying around on says the happy squirrel, but the problem remains, it's on fire. So we want you to understand that while all this is beautiful and everything else, I'm going to say that trying to over collect and to hold on so tight to every little detail might be detrimental, right? So I've seen people who, when they start a business or have a large gathering, will try and get everybody's emails and addresses and phone numbers and collect all of that information when there's going to be people who slip through, okay? And it's okay. They will come back if they want to. You don't have to over collect. Can I say that? I think over collection will be a problem, okay? I think it will not go well if you obsess too hard on the collection, okay? So, you know, people are going to do what they're going to do. They might want to donate, and they may not, and that's okay. And they may or may not want to leave notes. They may or may not want to be contacted in the future. Allow for that. Let things fall through your cracks, and because it'll be a mistake to push too hard for that, okay? This does say that things are going to happen fast, okay? So things will be moving very quickly. This movement, positive movement forward, is going to go very quickly. It's not going to be a slow process at all. It'll just be like boom, 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 boom. Okay, now we're into it. Let's go. Please note that while we have the Eight of Wands here, there's even a fire there, showing that it's important for us to get moving. This is all about moving quickly. So take heed that there's I don't know why fire is such a big deal. We have fire over here, here, and here. And yeah, so keeping that in mind is important to be safe in whatever area of your life you're working in, but also be open to the possibilities that you're going to be moving forward very quickly, but let a few things fall through the cracks. Don't, if you have a large crowd, it's okay to let them do what they do and be on their way. You make your impression, they'll come back. Okay? Excellent. So you look like you could use some rocks. All right, let's get over there and get some rocks. All right, so we have yellow jasper. We got that mangano. We have blue calcite and rose quartz. Excellent. So let's look at this again. All righty. So we have this yellow jasper, which is taking care of your third chakra and helping you stay focused and clear. This could also be part of your third chakra, also keeping it very earthbound, your emotions and your memories all being carefully grounded in real life. Not so much into the dreaming, but the manifesting truly on the earth plane, which is super good because it's going to be a lot of what's going on right here, right? And we were saying that your second chakra was blocked, so yeah, we don't have a rock for that, sorry. But we have the rose quartz, which is showing that your heart is clear and right and proper and in working in the right direction. It's almost a heart-shaped rock, but more like a guitar pick, actually. So that's being there to help your heart, your fourth chakra, stay clean and clear and right, okay? And of course, Mangano is here. It's the gushy bob, so you're going to have some emotional stuff still in you from last week. Don't be upset about it. Just know that it's there. And as you're doing all of this good business stuff, you're going to have a really nice ability to speak clearly about what you're wanting to say. This is a fourth chakra stone. This is the blue calcite, and it's absolutely helping you convey your message and get your point across clearly and concisely. So I really like that for you. It's all going to come together very neatly for you. I really am pleased for you, Scorpio. This is going to be a good week. All right. So let's go ahead and leave these rocks right there. And you don't have to carry these rocks if you don't want to. So by all means, if you're carrying something else, let me know. Put it in the comments below so I can help you figure out what to do with that, and or applaud your awesome rock collection. All right. And of course, if you want to carry these rocks and want to know for your specific situation what they're good for, I will be happy to help you through each individual situation and what rock would be best. Give me a holler and I'll help you out where I can. All right. Also, if you want to like and subscribe and keep the algorithm going and the messages coming, I would really appreciate that very much. You all matter to me, each and every one of you, and I hope to see you all next week when we talk about the 21st through the 27th. Thank you.